Be stacked up right behind, guys. Gracious, should be closer. One minute cooldowns. It's a construct back here. Two minutes. Head to Mim. If you head to the Conservatory of Life, it's the closest.
Oh, to Mim.
Yeah.
Oofster and I are just fucking lost.
Oh, that's what I get for typing. I was texting and driving.
Damn it.
Wait, no one died? Someone screenshot that.
Go was waiting in the corner, zoomed in POV style.
Hey, I called the amount of deaths on the first pack. I feel proud.
I was like, hey, yo, how many people do you think are gonna die? He says 3. He's going down.
Do I heal Mim? I forget.
Yeah, you will need you and Adelaide both healing them. Yeah. Yeah, Thanor's missing. I haven't heard from him at all. I didn't say a word, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Flash got.
Not yet. We'll kind of quickly go over this. So I know a few of us have done this in 10-man now. The one group did kill it. At least I think every group that's been in has done a few attempts at Firefighter here. Big thing is just 25 man is the same as 10, just more damage. Obviously more damage required from us, more damage in all of his abilities, particularly during things like phase 2. We do have a bit of a cooldown rotation set up for that. Let me just throw that up in the list.
It wouldn't happen to be in the battle plans, would it?
It's crazy talk.
I mean, it might.
Ooster.
All right. Hey, how did Veggie Dip die? What the hell happened?
Tricks.
Friendly fire.
Hmm. Where's Shamilto at? There you are. Putting you in the group with the healers. So in the plan there, you'll see for phase 2, there's some positions where it says everybody should go. It's a group 3, a group 4, and a group 5. Obviously, the boss is going to kind of face whichever way he wants. Melee, you're always just going to try to be behind the boss, wherever it is. Ranged healers, you guys are always going to want to be within. You can see on the floor there's a much wider center ring. You always want to be within that on phase 2. Ideally, in phase 1, we never go within that. We kind of stick towards the outside. We try to make sure that the fires are kept along the outside and we don't bring them to the middle. That keeps us with a nice open middle for phase 2. That allows us to have all that room to ourselves when we do need it for phase 2. Where it says group 3, that's going to be our casters in group 3, as well as Shamilto. Where it says group 4, that's going to be our casters in group 4, as well as Gracious. Gracious, Adel, and Buxty. Triggered Crispy, you're actually going to be where it says group 5. And group 5, that's going to be all the other healers, so Swift and Die. Oh my god, it's Thanor.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He's alive! I was worried. I was like, what's going on?
No,
Where's
I
Thanor?
thought
Like,
I
he's
had
not
time for
answering.
something.
Like, what's going on?
No, I totally thought I had time for something, so I'd left the house, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure we should be good, pretty sure, and then come back, I'm like, oh shit, missed a bunch.
Am I looking at the right battle plans? Because you said there's like a bunch of groups.
Just in the picture, it says Group 3, Group 4, Group 5. That's not specifically the actual.
Oh, I see that part now. Okay.
Yeah, that's not the actual group you are in game.
So which one did you say I was in? Group 4, I believe?
You're in 4. Yeah.
Okay. And where is the entrance that we came in, like, oriented?
The south of that picture.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Tigurius, you can definitely still be Affliction then. All right, so really, honestly, guys, the best way to see this is by just getting in there and doing it. Number 1, phase 1, we still have to be spread for Napalm Strike. That's, I believe it's 8 yards. Don't be within 8 yards of other people. We're always going to kite to the left here. We're going to go around the room to the left. Try to stay along the outside of the room. Try not to go within the center ring. Really, this is kind of like a phase-by-phase thing where we'll see it as we go, phase by phase. During each phase transition, we stack up to group the fires. So we'll find wherever an area is either that's safe or an area that already has lots of fire so that we can group the fire near it. It's really dynamic. It really just depends on what the room looks like. So it'll be called out. Just listen for it. That's where we'll move. Phase 2, again, be within that center ring, be within your group. I guess, Thanor, you weren't here for that. Thanor, you're where it says group 3 in the battle plans. So
All right,
if
I'm
you're
looking at that.
Yeah, you're where it says group 3 for phase 2.
I just have a quick question for the plasma blast when you have a second.
Yep.
So it says I've got a sack on the first one and then a sack on the second one, right?
Yeah. Well, that's for phase 2 CDs.
It says phase 1 plasma blast.
Yeah, phase 1 plasma blast. It should have you on. It says you're on the second one. You're doing a divine guardian.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask is for the first plasma blast, do you want me to use the divine guardian then? And then the second blast, I'll do the hand of sack so that I think I'll have it up for phase 2.
We could do that. It might line up better for the cooldowns, and then that way Parm can use his divine sack or divine guardian on the second. So it's basically like switching your 2 names, right?
Yeah, essentially, because it's just got me like down for 2 sacks, so I assume one is the guardian and one is the hand. But since I'm using my AOE one on the phase 2 so soon, I think I need to use the AOE one on the first blast.
I'm seeing my AoE as the first one, the first Divine Guardian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I think we need to swap yours to the second blast.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Changed the wrong one.
Who do you have on flames? Sen or both or myself?
Okay, there. Now it should be fixed. That look right? Savage, for now, just yourself, but Synergy, also try to watch for it. Maybe what we can do is, Savage, you'll get that first fire that'll spawn in phase 2. Synergy, you'll get the second fire in phase 2. And then Synergy, if you can kite those fires towards where Savage is, and then you guys might be able to join the heads of the snakes together, kind of thing, right?
Touch heads.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, honestly, this is really about doing it, seeing it. So I want us to give an attempt here at the first phase. Don't worry about switching to resist flask. We'll do that once we actually get to phase 2. Did anybody else need a resist flask that forgot to get one from the guild bank? Anybody? Just go with your normal flask for now. Don't worry about the resist flask until we hit phase 2. So we'll give this a go and we'll see it. Cheese, do you want me to be in tank here, or are you good tanking the ads that spawn in phase 3? The large assault bots are basically just kited anyway. So you can't tank them. They'll one-shot you and they enrage, so they have to be kited. So you're pretty much just tanking the little guys anyway.
It's just trash and bombs.
Yeah, trash and bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So Hyro, you and me are going to be on the assault bots in phase 2. One of us has to make sure that we tank them and just make sure that they're slowed. I can kite them if you'd like, and then if you want to keep them slowed, maybe that'll work. That way you can put the damage in on them.
Can we get a feast?
Sure. Can we throw down a feast? And then we'll get pulling here.
So should we all just like start in this like little nook corner over here?
Yes, exactly like we're doing in 10 man. That's why we're all over here. We're going to start here, and when the fire spawns, we move left.
Okay.
And Parm, you're going to be tanking it kind of just back towards the wall on the left. And then continually moving him around the room as you need to for space. Savage, just make sure you flask. Regular DPS flask is fine. Or if
So
you
you
want
want-
to resist flask, you can. Can we get
You want
soul spells
me-
out?
Pulling him against the wall, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
We want to keep the room free of fire.
All right.
Pull timers up. You can press that button at 0. Oh, you pressed it early. All right. Okay, just in the cubby, everybody. In the cubby. Go, go, go. Left, 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 left. Try to get a little ways away from the fire to make it easy for Savage, but don't be too far.
I'll take him to the left a little bit. Or
Further to the left. All the way to the left. Yeah, keep going to the wall, cheese. All the way to the left. Careful with mines. Here comes that first plasma blast. Be ready for it. It's casting now.
Planes up out.
Got Guardian out.
Pull him, cheese. You gotta.
Melee out.
Can we take him to the other side? Is that possible?
Shouldn't be in the middle. No one should be in the middle, guys. Careful for those mines. Swift, are you near Synergy? Second plasma blast.
Keep kiting him. The flames are roasting people.
It's all right. Just wipe it up, guys. Did you get the Hand of Sack for that?
No.
Or sorry, not Hand of Sack. The did you salve yourself, Parm?
No, and I'd like to change them because that first one were really like overkill on cooldowns.
Okay.
I would like to use my raid sack on 1 and my shield wall on 2 because shield wall plus pain sip at the same time is overkill.
Okay. All right, let's run back. If we have white protection, you guys can start rezzing. If you're right near the middle of the room, just release from back.
Does he pull if you've pressed the button?
He's got a pretty short aggro radius, so as long as you don't like go right up to him, you'll be fine.
Feast is by the button.
Yes, in those pictures, the north side of the room in those pictures is the button. The south side is the door that we walk in on. Thank you for the feast. Make sure you guys eat up. Parm, you said you wanted to switch it up. So the only thing is we move that Divine Guardian so that you would have yours for phase 2. But
Right.
we can probably use yours third if we need. They have me taunting off to take the third one. I don't think that's strictly necessary.
Well, if I'm using my Guardian second, then I'm not going to have it in the next phase, like, at all.
Yeah. Well, then it's only a 2-minute cooldown, isn't it?
Yes, but even still,
We'll get a third blast.
Wait, you 2 tanking this or 1 tanking it?
We're gonna 1 tank it. I know the note
Yeah,
says
yeah.
I'm on there, but don't worry about that.
Okay, I was really confused. Yeah, okay, never mind.
So basically, if we'll do pain step on the first one, and do we need to stack more than that? Like, do you think we need more than 40% DR?
for the first, I wanted to do Pain Sup plus Raid Sack, and for the second one, if I can get Buxty's Raid Sack plus his hand, if he's bubbling it.
I'd rather he do the first raid sack and then you do a second raid sack if we're gonna do it that way.
Then I save my wall for the third.
Yes, then you save your wall for the third.
Okay.
So basically, exactly like it is now, but you're saving wall for third.
All right, so I will not use any personals on the first.
Yeah.
Maybe a trinket.
If it's short, if it's like the 1-minute trinket, you'll have it back. Juan, make sure you get food. All right, pull timers up. Let's try to make sure we're getting as many pulls as we can.
Here where you place the fire, guys. Nowhere near the center.
Stay in the corner. Stay in the
Really
corner.
quiet.
Ranged healers, try to make sure you're lightly spread so multiple of you aren't getting hit.
Nice.
First plasma blast. Shamel, do you have Onk?
Yeah, I do.
Can you just Onk it?
Yep.
Jeez, you gotta move for fire. Shock blast melee out. Just careful for mines melee. Okay, you're good. When he's casting flame suppressant, he puts out all the fires. Let's try to have him hang out here for a while.
There's one under him.
Okay. Move if you have to. That's second. That's
Oh, fuck.
second.
I'm coming towards you here. Parm, if you want to get him out of there.
He's dead.
Do you want to battle res him? Oh,
Oh,
he's-
shit.
Yeah, just wipe it.
I mean, I have stone, but it's recovered.
Yeah. Did you get? I don't think you got an external there, eh? You're taking full damage, or did you not? Guardian?
I used my Guardian on the second one, but I dropped like a stone anyway.
Yeah. Are you salving
I
yourself?
think we
too?
PI second one. I think we should PI the second one. Or not PI, the paint sub.
I'm down to paint up the second one.
Well, are you using Hand of Salve, Parm? Because if not, we can give you a Hand of Sacrifice.
I don't have self right now. I can get it if I need to, but I did not have it.
Okay. We can just hand you
Unless I
then.
can do, irresistible taunts.
Luxty, do you want to just bubble hand him?
The thing is, I'm divine sacking and then protectioning the first one, so I don't think. Actually, what's the time interval between the two? Is it 30 seconds? Because I won't be able to
something
bubble.
like that. It's like 30 to 35 seconds, yeah.
If I can bubble, I'll try it.
If you can bubble sack it, you'll be fine. Just
Because
Jack, you're
I'm
gonna
doing
be
the divine
taking-
protection guardian, the first one.
Yeah.
Although if I bubble that, I won't be able to sacrifice bubble on the big damage in P2.
How long is forbearance? Isn't it only like 45 seconds?
It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but I won't be able to bubble because I'll be using it.
With the raid sack, you shouldn't have to use a personal if you're clicking off the redirect damage.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you're saying? I thought you were saying that you get forbearance when you raid sack.
No,
raid
I
sack
was-
is
I
the
was
only
getting-
thing we have separate from the forbearance mechanic.
So wait a minute, I have to right click that thing? What?
So in the same macro, you have cast Divine Sacrifice and you have cancel Aura Divine Sacrifice, so that you just double click it, and the second use will clear the redirect on yourself.
Sure, you get food.
Awkward. Why didn't you accept my res, bro?
I did.
Oh,
It
weird.
didn't take it, so I just ran in.
Oh.
Yeah, I did, but it was that bug thing.
Does he have an auto clear of close fire in P1? I thought that was only later.
When he does flame suppressant, looks like a big AoE. Triggered, Buxty, you ready?
Yeah.
So flame suppressant, he'll
I
clear all
ready.
fires within like 30 yards of himself. He does that periodically throughout the fight, every like, I don't know, 40 seconds or so. Something like that, 40, 50 seconds. In phase 2, he does it far more often, like every 20 seconds or so, but only for fires in that center ring.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's why you can't do that, Oofster. That's griefing us on the fire now. Can you please kite that fire over to Savage?
I'm paying something the second one.
Then we're only going to have Guardian for this first one. He's going to take a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm paying something. Sorry, that's what we agreed.
Shock Blast, run out. We're going to run through the range, guys. We're taking to the wall behind you guys.
Raid sacking this one.
He fires. Fires in the melee.
Plasma Blast, Plasma Blast.
Keep moving, keep moving.
No.
Shoot.
So I triggered Ardent Defender during that first blast.
I guess that's my bad. I thought I was gonna paint up the second one.
You're still paint supping the first one.
Okay.
Do we have a cooldown rotation set up already?
Yes, we do. It's in the notes.
I saw it first. I just thought we said second, so I was like asking.
Go by the notes.
Were you clipped
I think
by
we
any
might
of it?
want that hand of salve thing.
Yeah, as soon as I res here, I'm gonna log over and send myself one.
Oh, did you give him Hand of Sack on the second one?
No.
No, all I had on that second one was my own raid sack.
Yeah, because that's what you're talking about. If you just Hand of Sack him and bubble it, he'll be fine because
Okay.
he'll take the 30% damage reduction, right? and then he'll be fine. So either one of those will work though. If you want to go grab the glyph really quick, or if we can just get the Hand of Sack bubble, because the Hand of Sack bubble will cover us as well.
I'm grabbing it for tonight. I don't think there's any other taunt swapping happening tonight.
Well, somebody had mentioned that, oh, what if we like did Paints Up on the second, but then, like I was saying, that means we would only have Divine Guardian for the first, which isn't enough damage reduction. Only 20% isn't enough.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I missed that.
It's like near 40,000 per second in 25-man difficulty.
Yeah,
with Plasma
yeah.
Blast.
As
So
soon as
even
you
if
said
you're
it, he was
reducing to
gonna
like 20%, he's still taking near 30k per second.
Yeah.
Let's run over here.
I ended up pain
Go to the
stepping
back.
him when he was at like maybe 15% health.
Yeah, but like you said, it procced his Hardened Defender already, so then he didn't have that save for the second one, which the second one is when he's going to take the most damage, if he's not getting the Hand of Sack. Because again, then that's the time where he's only going to have Divine Guardian, which just isn't enough damage reduction. Got to make sure we're making it through this phase. Because all it is for phase one is not getting hit by, like, not having multiple people get hit by Napalm Strike, which I definitely saw some 3s going out there. That's way too many. Make sure you guys are staying that lightly spread. It's only like 8 yards. You don't have to be super spread out.
Did DBM just update like a moment ago?
It updated earlier today.
Just has an update just now.
Well, I updated before 8, and now I'm getting errors again.
Yeah, one was just released before like the
Should you
second
eat the
last.
fish feasts? Parmy got your flask? Or sorry, your glyph?
Yeah, I'm just doing my buffs, and I'm gonna put the glyph on, and you need to let me know which time to use it, because now I have 3 CDs.
Okay, use it on the second one.
Same time as my raid sack?
Yep.
Okay.
That'll give you what, 50% DR? That's enough to survive.
Am I still using a Hand of Sack on that second one?
Save it.
Okay.
Because now he'll have 60% for the first, 50% for the second, and 50% for the third. So, I mean, we should be fine. Parm, let us know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Come back, come back.
Yeah, stay here, guys. Now we go left.
Get out, get out. Run away.
Just careful for the fires. Or sorry, the mines. First blast.
Okay, so
Careful for the mines, guys. Shock blast, run out. Geez, you don't got to move him that far. He's going to flame suppressant soon. Second plasma blast.
If you can move him again,
Yeah, move him.
like really far out, I don't know.
No, he's flame suppressing. There it is.
Perfect.
It was just delayed.
Maybe group up towards the wall, guys, a little bit for the fire to drop.
Out, out, out. Third plasma blast soon.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, so maybe we can just plan for 2 and not 3. Okay, everybody get
Pretty
near
good.
these fires. Get near these fires. It's the wall.
Don't go over the mines.
They will explode.
Synergy, if you have your deterrence, you
It's
can
gonna
pop
move
these.
forward and go left. Gonna move forward and go left. Get away from the mines, guys.
Oof.
Those are the mines you didn't want to run over. Can we B-res them quick, please? Everybody go left, go left, go left.
That's really left, guys. You guys should be staying on the fire, really.
I'm on.
We're not going to make it. No, spread out to your spots, spread out to your spots, spread out to your spots. The next fire is going to come after phase transition. I'm kiting fires this phase. You guys don't have to worry about it. Lost. I'm dead.
You got wrecked.
I'll kite fires.
Died again.
I'll get into the fires here.
Don't be in front.
New fires and move.
We a cap?
No, not yet.
Nowhere near close.
Yeah, like it's triple, quadruple this.
Melee, watch your ass for that frost bomb.
So you guys are never going to survive when you're all on the same side like that.
Yeah.
Just saying that now, there's a reason that we all have specific quadrants and you have to get back to them after his spinning up. You can't stay all together like that. It's nearly impossible to heal the entire raid through his conal attack. Honestly, though, getting that down past 7% is really good. Next time we come back, let's all pop our resistance potions, and that should help us get through this quickly. Just checking, were we using the cooldown rotation for his Fire Nova?
Yeah, I didn't trigger Ardent Defender at all until I just died as the last person.
I was talking about his Fire Nova for phase 2. Like the raid sacks or a mastery.
I got the sack and
Yeah, the him.
Okay.
I used it for the first one my
double-checking.
cooldown was available for.
I don't know if I hit the sack right on the first Nova. I'm not sure if I got it, but I know I got it for the second one.
Yeah, that's all right.
My
but,
method
like, if
Rachel's
you-
wasn't counting down like the timer. Like it shows the timer, but it was just stuck at 45 seconds. It never showed or spoke up. I don't know if that's if that's me or
it could be something with the timer. It's supposed to trigger on phase transition for the timer to start, but it could be broken. Honestly, that was a decent attempt. So just make sure that we spread back out in phase 2, and we should be able to make it. If you ever dip under like half, that's kind of the time to health stone. I know that there is a specific health stone on there at about 1:05, but if you ever need your health stone to survive, just always pop it. Don't be like me and die without using it.
I might have used it there. I'm gonna need a new one.
Oh yeah, we should always get new ones for every attempt.
There's a feast by the button.
The question is, did you die twice without using it?
I died once that attempt, and it was at the end.
No, I was talking to Drylon. He died twice.
Actually, Savage, since I am not in my tank gear for this, I would be better off actually DPSing during phase 2. Are you okay to kite the fires
yeah,
in
that's
phase
fine.
2 as well? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's just like I just ask that people treat this like what's that other boss, where everybody goes back to their sections, because the
Yeah, we
fire's
have to.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, we have to. Everybody has to go back to their spots, and there is going to be fire all around the room, and there's not really much you can do about it. Like, you try your best to kite the fires you can. It's mostly whatever big cluster you have plus whatever spawns in the close area to you, and that's usually all you can get. Right? There's going to be 2 zones where you're not really actually going to be able to kite the fires there. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Why not Parm? Yeah, Parm, you should be kiting the fires in phase 2. So,
I was.
okay, perfect.
I assumed there's nothing else for me to do.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so it's just me being dumb. Yep. So healers, you can keep your spell power flasks if you want them. Just make sure that you know, maybe put one extra heal in yourself to keep yourself alive. But all DPS, I'd recommend just using the resistance flask. It'll help us get through that second phase. That's really the hardest part of the fight, is getting through the second phase. Once we do that, we start seeing the other phases. It should go down pretty quickly. Synergy, are you ready? All right, go ahead and press the button. Stack in the corner, guys. Get all the way into the corner. All the way in the corner. Run out. Cheese, you can go a little closer to the fires. Yeah, like that's good. First blast. Big heals on Parm.
If you're near those other fires, kite them towards the wall.
Shock blast out. And I'm gonna retard.
What was that?
I jumped.
Careful, cheese. There's
Second
mines
plasma
right behind you.
blast.
Wow, there's a lot of fires.
And it's right in the fire, dude.
Oh,
Back out of the fire.
that was really shitty positioning. But
Oh, we lost.
we
power.
lost power.
Farm, don't you have a soulstone?
I do.
Didn't feel like popping it?
I mean, in these instances, had several.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the way you're tanking it, Parm? Are you doing like a V with it, or how are you supposed to tank it?
I'm trying to keep it along the outer edge, moving when there is fire in my vicinity or the melees.
So, I don't know. This is just a suggestion. You could take it if you want it, but obviously you see where the button is, right?
Yeah.
You go in, you pull, and you bring it back to the button. Once he drops the mines, bring it back into the middle. I know it sounds weird, right? You bring it back into the middle, and you see where he is right now? That's where you're going to finish it. After the shock blast, you're going to walk to where Synergy is right now. Do you see that? So you do like a V, pretty much, with your tanking pattern. And then you're going to drag him to the right where we were. But we won't have fire there. It'll flame suppress it. You just need to watch for mines. Everyone will have to move a little bit less left. You should pretty much catch up with the fire.
Yeah, see, the second wave of fires that spawn is usually by the casters or whatnot, somewhat near you, but they will start coming towards you and close you in. So yeah, if there's a way,
that's why you do the V, because you can bait them further left, ideally.
Yeah,
We can give it a try.
Also, like, we have everyone just pulled up on the
Hold on.
left. Go on.
What triggers are you suggesting I use for my movement then?
So the first one, getting it to the button, mines, move it to the middle. Then shock blast, which is a trigger you don't have to even do anything about. You just run to where classic Get Go is right now, pretty much. Right to the door. Right to the frame. It'll follow you. Ideally, you have a MD or a Trix coming to you. Ooster, when you're done pushing your sprint, press Trix, because you'll still be in range, and then by the time you get back in, you'll be able to put threat on it. So it'll just be good to go. But it'll literally walk right to you, as everyone can just wait a second for it to come back. Everyone's running away from the shock blast anyways.
Well, you shouldn't be losing threat on a shock blast. Shock blast's not a threat reset or anything.
No,
you should just come back
exactly. Yeah, but if someone's just really tight, like, we have a lot of horny ass melee, so like, we sell people, like, I have to use my tricks on tanks, etc., etc. And then by the time where you think, like, oh shit, there's too much fire, it'll suppress. So you just kind of, like, do a rotation around the boss.
So I guess the basic idea of that then is on pull, he takes it to button, mines are down, he takes it to the middle, shock blast, he goes kind of over to the side. Was I understanding that right?
I go around where the fire should have spawned at the outset. It sounds
Right,
like.
yeah, like right here. And then range should be just a little further left than normal.
My only concern is like putting the ass of the boss in the fire, or having the fire grow into the ass of the boss, where the melee is. So it's like
We'll handle it, or we'll let you know if we need it to be moved.
It will get suppressed too, that's the thing. It'll make it for a perfect fire.
Get in the nook.
Barb?
Just look your camera straight down if you're not sure.
Move, move, move. Oh, these are images. Never mind.
Yep, now bring him back. It has a little bit time before those bombs activate, so just be careful.
Sorry, guys. I'm cutting
First
you off here.
blast.
So behind you is where you're gonna bring it after Parm.
There you go. The head of the fire is somewhere in the middle there, though, for melee. There we go.
Mines, careful.
Yeah, there's a rogue mine.
Get to the walls if you can. Oh, shit.
Second plasma.
Barm, just bring that fire with you.
Melee out.
Look out, guys. Look out. Cutting through.
Mines, guys. Got to be careful for mines. Swift, can you get Valorant up? Let's try to group these fires up. Kind of get to the wall.
I think that's cap.
Nah,
Fair
they're
enough.
definitely going to grow.
A little bit more, but it's
We're going to
getting
get
there.
a flames in 5 seconds. Just be ready for it. Stay close. Stay together. Get ready to move. Go, go, go. Stage 2, it's not lining up nicely. You might as well get in your positions now.
Parm, I'll kite the second spawns.
Remember to lust as soon as he's active. Be nowhere near that frost bomb. Get away. That's what'll happen. Barrage, do not be in front. Barrage, do not be in front. Always goes clockwise. Okay, try to rotate, guys. You gotta rotate back to your original position.
I can get trippy.
Let's get through this
Wait
phase.
until the
We'll
next
res
phase.
after.
Watch for fires that are cutting across.
Find him.
Just bring it back. Bring it back.
Remember, you don't want to be all the way back. You want to be within that center ring. Ranged. Good job. Let's get quick B-reses out. Adelaide, can you get up super? Awkward, can you get up crispy? Go, can you get up magic?
Guys, bring the fires to the wall if you're near one. Otherwise,
Fires
it'll...
are still out, guys. Let's all group up.
Group up by the button. Okay, good job.
If we get another fire, we should keep it here. If not, we should go over by where Synergy is to deal with the assault bots.
I feel like that's cap.
Yeah.
I don't have it spawning here anymore.
Aerial command unit. Target it. Let's go. So I'm going to try to continually taunt the bot when it spawns. Hyro, please make sure you keep... Well, get away from the water bots. They do silence you. Get away from the water bots. Okay. Hyro, I need slows on the assault bot.
I don't know if we can kite him to the other side of the room, like somewhere by ping. I don't know if it's possible. Watch out for bomb bots.
Need slows on assault bot. He's chasing me.
Oh, I just got one shot.
Yeah, that thing hurt.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah, you
kill
got
the
the second
first
one.
one, and the second one's up. He just killed me too. Killed me.
Can I
again.
get an innervate?
We need a taunt kite on the assault bot, guys. Got to taunt it. Got to kite it. They cannot be tanked. They'll one shot you.
Heads down.
Everyone on the head.
It's back.
Keep kiting that bot. It's got to be slowed. Need to slow on the assault bot.
Get that bomb bot. Watch out, guys. Oof.
Melee should always be on those assault bots. There should never be two up. If there's two up, that means we're not focusing them down. While range are dealing with the head, Parm is tanking the junk bots. The junk bots are useless. Don't worry about them. And then Melee, you're on the assault bots while they're being kited.
Is it
That was good, though. That was good.
Is it worth having like a hunter kite it in the U and Hyro spam chains? I know runes kind of suck there though.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing, right? He's keeping it slowed while I'm keeping threat on it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, if we want, we could have a hunter specifically kite it so I can do more damage to him if we need to, but...
I
think it'll just
the
get him down
hunters,
a
the
little
hunters are
quicker.
kind of trying to deal with fires, right? So they got their job, kind of thing, right? I don't think our issue there was necessarily the kiting. I think it was just that, at least at the start, that assault bot didn't go below like 80% until the second one was almost spawned. Like we weren't on it.
That cast thing needs to be kicked ASAP because it pretty much renders you useless. You just sit there, and then you get pummeled.
Yeah, targeting bomb bots with pet is really good as well for hunters. Even as warlocks, if you send your pet in on the bomb bots, the bombs will explode on your pets. Your pets take massively reduced AoE damage, so the bombs barely hurt them at all.
So we've been consistently getting to the next phase with only 2 plasma blasts.
Yeah.
Leading me to not ever using my shield wall. But me still occasionally having to proc Ardent Defender P1. So do we want to start incorporating my shield wall into P1 CDs?
Yeah, when do you feel you're the most at risk?
I feel like the first one, because that's the one I'm not using CDs on. So I feel like I'm most at risk.
Really? With Divine Guardian and Pain Sub? That's already 60%, isn't it?
I mean, that's when my Defender procced last time. Maybe it's coming late, I don't know. But that's the situation.
All right. Pop it when you think you need it then, yeah. If you think you need it on the first one, pop it on the first one. In phase 3 there, if we could have range, just throw a dot on the assault bot as well. Put a corruption, anything else you got, insect swarm, those kind of things. Just a little bit of extra damage to help.
I'm going to move my Hand of Salve into the first one, and then use my Raid Sack and Shield Wall in the second.
Okay. Okay, that'll work. So your Hand of Sacking the first, Shield Walling the second.
Buxty and Die are doing theirs on the first one, along with my Hand of Salve. My other 2 CDs I'm using on the second one.
So like that?
Yes.
Honestly, that's really good. I like the progress we're seeing here so far. This has been great. I like that phase 1. Thanks for the suggestions, Mincy. That was good. I feel like that V technique worked out pretty good. Die, make sure you flask.
It normally keeps the fire to a minimum in the first phase, so then you can play around with it in the second.
Stack.
Yeah, Triggered was yelling at me about how much the melee or range for having to move in phase 1, so I think that V technique helped a lot there. Get in the corner, guys. Just point your camera straight down if you can't see. Let's move. Melee, we can get right on them. Careful for mines, move them out. First blast.
Watch out, watch out.
That was too early to move. Get out. You can keep him near all the fires. He's going to cleanse soon. Flame suppressant now.
Watch out.
Second plasma blast.
Bring it to the wall, guys.
Melee out. Yeah, I don't think you needed to move him there at all. Let's finish him off before this blast. Stay all together here. Let's move the fires. Get a quick res on go, please.
Sack over here, guys. On dry Luke.
I've just
Swift,
got Spire
everybody.
tight into the corner. Did we get a res on go? Make sure you aren't standing in the fire, guys. Okay, slight move. Not far, not far, not far. Bad timing again. We're gonna get fire like 4 seconds after phase begins. Go ahead and spread out now.
Melee, get like up inside him. You'll keep the fire really tight there.
Stack right underneath him, Melee.
Yeah, like in behind
Can
him.
you, Shamel, can you lust as soon as he becomes active? Veggie, you'll do
Yeah,
your lust
yeah, we
when the
got it.
wolves are out? Okay. Bomb, don't be near it. Bomb, don't be near it.
Buxty.
Those are new fires, Melee. Watch out.
I'll lonk when it's safe.
Watch out, guys.
Remember, guys, you should not be all the way out in a ring. Use your cookie if you're low. Stay alive. Good job. Let's all move towards where the fires are, please. Towards where the fires are at the back of the room.
Cookies are up.
Yeah, grab a second cookie if you used yours. Great healing, by the way.
Can Veggie get some spot buffs?
Oh, we're definitely a flame cap. That would have been new.
Thanks very much.
We're going to get flames in 15 seconds. Try to stay somewhat together. Ranged healers, you should always be stacked for this. Assault blast. Slow it, please.
There's a frost trap in the group
Go
here.
left. Go left.
Watch out, range. Move.
Great job. Hold on to that core, please. Hold on to that core. We're gonna wait till we get to.
Frost trap down. In group. Bomb bot.
Juan, you can throw yours. Throw that first one that was picked up, please. Throw first.
Done.
Okay. As soon as that debuff is going away, you can throw the second.
On the head.
Make sure the
Careful
second
of
one
fire.
has gone out. Has the second one gone out? Slows on the assault bot. He's going to kill me.
Real spell.
I'll give you a flame or a frost here.
Adelaide, can you get spell up? We have 2 assault bots up. What?
Head's dead.
You're getting wrecked.
Assault bots are just running around.
Got one
Clean
on
up
me.
these assault bots, guys. Ranged assault bots. I'm dead. You caught up to me. Awkward, can you get me up? Go, can you get up? Parm, we need Parm up. We need Parm up.
He's alive, but barely.
All these bots are on Buxty.
Oh my god, I got soul.
I died and all the bots left me.
Frostbound, be careful. It's in middle.
Stay alive, use a cookie.
Hold up. Oof.
Frostbomb, rip.
Shit.
I don't think we got the second like knockdown of that thing.
Yeah.
Or it was thrown a little early.
Yeah, it keeps him down for 20 seconds per time. So if we save 2, we should be able to kill him within that 40-second window.
See, he definitely only came down once. That's why the 2 assault bots spawned. Because none of the melee swapped to the other assault bot, the third one.
Yeah, and then range, just make sure that you are putting some kind of dots or anything on those assault bots. They do count towards your parse, and having 2 up is kind of brutal on us to try to kite. So let's make sure that we keep it so we only ever have 1. Easiest way to do that is with a little extra help from you guys. I think that'll help clean up that phase, and then we can go into phase 4 a little bit tighter.
Is like every range on the head, or
For right now, yeah.
it might be
Those-
worth having
those
1 or
first
2
two
maybe
assault
swap
bots were
off
fine.
for like the second and third.
Yeah, maybe like
'Cause it
after
seems
we
like that's
throw
our
the
issue.
magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can do
would
that.
suggest when you throw the magnet, try to have the warlock move it a little bit because it's like in fire a little, and I could just see him like getting really close to that fire.
Yeah, it was definitely in fire. It was
You
not-
can move it just like maybe a couple, maybe like 5-10 yards away from that, and I think that's the perfect spot to drop it. And then you just go nuking everyone's hard switch and just have 2 people stay designated on assault bot of kiting and, working it down.
Okay.
If we have issues with bomb bots, it's not a bad idea to have a boomy.
We've got hunters
root
on
it
the
and stuff.
bombs.
Okay, then yeah.
Hunters and
yeah,
then
yeah,
Farm's
hunters
been
and
taunting
pets,
it when he
right.
has a spare taunt because
Right.
the bomb bot hitting a tank doesn't matter either.
Yeah, I just tank them on. Rogues can cloak them. It's not ideal. DKs can use AMS.
Yeah.
You can grip an AMS. It could become a clutch situation where like the raid's about to get hit by a bomb bot. You clutch AMS. So there's just little niche things.
I guess let's just make like Trigger, Crispy, Tigurius. Just make sure that you guys keep all all of your dots on the assault bots at all times. Anytime you see one up that's in range of you, just make sure it has full dots. That should be enough to get the extra damage we need. Yeah, Agony might not be, but at least UA and Corruption, right?
Definitely Corruption.
UA, Corruption, hit him with a Shadow Bolt or whatever. That extra damage will go a long way. Same thing with Mages, Living Bombs.
Maybe Curse of Elements?
Wrong curse.
Curse of something?
No, they wouldn't do him that. I guess I didn't really assign like who's on head, body, all that. Warlocks, you'll mostly be on the head. Mages, you'll mostly be on the body. Hunters, try to balance it. Go, you'll be on the body as well, but also try to balance it. Melee, you're obviously on the legs. There's more melee than we have people assigned to body though, so melee, make sure you're cleaving the body too. That balance should get us there.
Where do you want me?
You can help out with the head.
Cool.
Pull timers up. Parm in phase 3, or sorry, phase 4, once he's all together and all the bots are gone, you can taunt the head repeatedly as well so that you're tanking it.
Okay.
Make sure you're using 2-minute cooldowns, phase 1. Oh, Parm's dead. Q, get up quick, Parm. Heals on Parm, guys. Heals on Parm. Shock blast, run out. Yeah. Make sure we're not letting him die, guys. There's no reason to.
That was through Guardian.
Swift, keep your as triggered. How'd Swift die now? How are we losing so many people in phase 1? Plasma blast, here it comes. Shock blast, get out, bombs. On phase transition, Adelaide, get up Swift. Go, can you get up triggered? Try to keep these fires nice and tight, please.
Guys, stack up over here.
Yeah, you can head to the middle if you need to get the res off. Can we get quick spot buffs for the dead, please? There's a new flame in 6 seconds. As soon as the flame goes out, you guys can spread to your positions. Go, go, go. We're flame capped. Five seconds.
Hey, die, I can't reach you. Never mind, we're good.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb right next to you guys on the right-hand side. Eyes, gotta watch. Barrage, don't be in front. Melee, just don't be standing on the fire.
Bomb in the melee, be careful.
Get out of the middle. Move away from the middle, move away from the middle. What a troll. That is the most troll place for a bomb. Just wipe it.
God, okay.
Just wipe it, run back. That is the most troll place for a bomb I've ever seen. But yeah, that first one that went off and launched 3 people, it was right next to you guys. You should have been able to see it. It's right next to you. Yeah, just go run into fire, die. Yeah, I thought I saw it go off, Juan, but I think it was a flame suppressant. I think he did a flame suppress, and then the bomb exploded. It got me too. I started running in, and then the second one went off.
Yeah, I bootsed back in, just got murked.
I pushed the transition, Walt. Make sure you wait till it resets. There you go. Now you can run back. Let's make sure we're not letting Parm die phase 1. That really shouldn't be happening at that point. There's almost no damage going out other than the tank and like the one person with napalm. Let's make sure we're making it through here. We made some really good progress there. Got all the way to phase 4. Let's just make sure that we're replicating that. We're going to get through phase 2 again from how it's going. Then it's just a matter of, you know, making sure we deal with those bomb bots in phase 3, getting the second magnet down. Then we're in phase 4, and phase 4 is basically, you know, as long as we're balancing right, it's pretty free. So on his death there, you're taking 31.5k. Did you actually have cooldowns on you?
I used myself, but I think there
This
were some
was
forgetfulness.
the round where Dai forgets to pain sub the first
That
round.
explains it. Yeah, because he's getting absolutely shit on. He's taking the full 31.5k.
That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. I'm like pretty tired tonight. I got it though. No worries.
Okay. Make sure you get feast. As soon as everybody's over here, I'm going to be ready checking. You also didn't take a holy light during that. You got a prayer of mending bounce and like a couple hots. Only Adelaide hots too. Swift, make sure you're keeping hots on the tank too. You guys can double up on it. Don't be afraid. Tank takes the most damage in phase 1, so you should always have your hot guys' hots on them. Ready checks up. Tyra, make sure you get food. Go Savage. Okay, you're good. Is that what happened, Juan? The truth revealed.
Yep. I've stopped it since.
Stacking the crack, guys.
Yeah, pull timers up. Stacking the crack. Wait for the fire. First plasma blast.
Hands up.
Melee, just be careful for that fire. Wait for the shock blast and we'll run out. Here goes, run. Flame suppressants in. Okay, my timer's off. Second blast. There's fire in melee.
There's mines in the middle.
Second shock blast, get out. Gotta kill it in 8 seconds. Same side of the room as we have been every time. Nice. Let's try to get these fires to the wall, please. All tight together. All tight together. Bring the fire in. As soon as the fires spawn, you guys can move out a little bit to the left. Just spread out, just spread out. Barrage, barrage. Don't stand in fire. Get back to your positions. Can't be all stacked up. Cookie if you're low. Cookie if you're low.
Can we get new cookies down somewhere?
Let's go to the button, red button.
Want
Can we
me to
get a B-res on
synergy up?
synergy? Awkward.
That you might take flame damage. Oh, fucking crap.
Dead again.
Damn it. Okay, Swift, can you get him up quick?
Watch out, guys. It's coming towards us here.
We're gonna get new flames. Go right, go right. Aerial command units up. So we're gonna continue to go right as we need to. Just try not to get too spread out. Make sure you guys are nice and stacked up. Don't be near those water bots.
2 frost traps down by us.
What's up?
Careful about stunning that assault bot in the fire.
Watch out, fires. Move, move.
Go right. Oh. I'm dead. No slows. So hold that one for the second.
You get an assault bot here, Parm.
Throw first.
Bomb bot. Get it, get it, get it. There you go.
To make sure we're getting range DPS uptime on that head. Okay, let's let him come closer before we throw the second one. That didn't seem to get us anywhere.
Oh, this thing.
Can we throw the second one? Adel, can you get triggered up?
Slow the assault bot.
Slows on assault bot. You could throw that as soon as you pick it up. Wait for him to move, I guess. Let's try to move him away a bit.
Perfect.
Let's kill this assault bot fast. Range switch to any range I can, because the head's almost dead. Head's on the ground.
Kicks, kicks.
Watch out for the bomb bot.
I can get one up.
Can you get triggered?
Bomb bot, watch out, watch out.
You guys can throw dots on those water bots if you want.
There's a fire right under him, so be careful.
Should have been grouped up during transition, just like every transition.
Should bring it to the button, ideally.
Go to the right, go to the right. We're gonna go to the right, it's pretty open.
Firebot silencing.
Try to taunt the head.
There's none in the middle anymore.
Cheese, keep taunting the head every opportunity.
Okay. The firebots are silencing me.
It's by range, need to put dots on him to kill him.
It's up.
Spinning up. Just don't be in front of that. There's also a huge water bomb over there.
Melee, stay on this side.
Yeah, stay away from that fire. Don't bait it over here.
There is a fire going through the middle. Melee out.
Watch out.
Moving this fire is
Move super far, super close.
Gracious, can you swap the main body, please?
Oh my.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, that was called, guys, so shouldn't have got hit by that.
Shock blast.
Swipe it up, guys.
Yeah, so that was just, what do we lose people to there? Mostly just the water bomb? We added quite a few deaths to water spray as well. Make sure you guys aren't going anywhere near those emergency water bots. So like there's a lot of deaths to water bots, which should never be happening. We had 1, 2, 3 deaths to water bots. And then a lot of deaths to the explosion. Melee, 2 of us died to explosion trying to get out of the middle as well. I know it's pretty tough. I didn't see the mines myself, but we got to make sure we're watching for those. They still do spawn in that phase. That was a good attempt. That was a good attempt. Make sure we're stacking back up for that phase 4 transition. We want to make sure that we're keeping the fire out of the middle. We spawned a lot of fire towards the center that we could have avoided for sure. We need to try to make sure that we're getting phase 3 shorter. Range, you guys shouldn't have to be moving all that much. You guys should be all in one stack, and you should only really have to move if there's fire on you. If there's not fire on you, you don't have to move. There's nothing else to move for. There's no AoEs that the boss is doing or anything like that. You can stay together, you know, melee or kiting the assault bots. Parm's picking up the little bots, and Parm, you can pretty much stay with that range stack to make sure that if any go on the healers, you can get them nice and quick. Those little bots don't do cleave or anything like that, so you can pretty much just stay right with them. Let's try to make our movement in phase 3 a little bit more deliberate, because we were kind of just charging around the room a lot.
The little flame suppressor bots in phase 3 and 5 are a problem. If I'm silenced, I can't do anything.
Yeah, so range should be dotting those up and killing them. They do have that silencing aura, so melee can't deal with it. It's only range that can deal with it. The other thing is, don't be near the emergency fire bots. They do that spray. It launches you across the room, does a lot of damage. All right, let's get in there and do another one. That was really good. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling we can kill this in a couple pulls. Make sure you guys check your flask. Make sure you have at least 10 minutes left. Triggered, you got flask. Farm, you'll be the place where the ranged and healers are going to stack for phase 3, so just make sure you stick with them. Guide them. They are your people. Triggered, are you ready?
I just want to make sure my typhoons have been cool with everybody.
Yeah, no, Typhoon's fine for phase 3 if you're launching the ads around. The ads are annoying in that phase, and you can launch back the assault bots too, which honestly sometimes helps me not get gibbed. So. Sure, you're using 2-minute cooldowns. Careful with fire melee.
Cutting across here a little bit.
Truck blast melee out.
Watch out, dude.
Probably should have kept it where it was.
Yeah, I have to run back into him.
Same spot as we did last time. Try to get the fires as close to the wall as we can. Let's make sure we're getting them out of the middle. Yeah, triggered, get around the outside. Pull these fires to the middle. Flames in 5 after flames spawn. You guys can go ahead and spread out. Wait for flames, please. Okay, go ahead. Next flames is in 10. Lust.
Water bombs up. Careful.
Everyone on the left there should move.
Spinning up. Don't be in front. Always goes clockwise. Use a personal defensive for this if you have one. Great job. Keep healing. Keep healing. Keep healing. Okay, let's go over to the fire. Let's go over to the fire. Okay, we're going to go left as stuff spawns. Try to get this fire all together over here. Because that was some fresh fire that spawned. Make sure you guys get on the head as soon as you can. So you guys are going to stay nice and close to Parm. Water bots, make sure you dot them.
Bomb bot. That assault bot is like deep in fire.
Fire's on top of us. We gotta get out of here.
Should we throw that magnet? Should be able to get the head here.
I know assault bot.
Bomb. Nice.
Heads down.
Awkward. Can you get a res on magic right away, please? Finish everything off, guys. Let's group up here.
You're good magic to res.
Follow star, please. Follow star. We're gonna try to make this fire go to the outside of the room a little bit.
Stack up, make it sure everybody stacks up so don't get any in the middle.
We have a flames in 6. We're gonna stay till flames. Go right, go right, go right, go right.
I'm in the middle melee.
Frost bomb on the left there.
Stay away from that frost bomb on the left melee. Stay on star side.
Heals on Parm.
Buxty.
Barrage, barrage, barrage.
Innovate on die.
Adelaide, can you get up Buxty by any chance? Go, can you get me up?
Yeah, it's coming.
The base needs more damage.
Bucks, you get an interval
I
Trying to
already
find you.
on die.
if there is.
Shock blast.
Focus the
Melee
fire.
out,
Yeah.
melee out.
Can you get him out of there after this?
Try to keep him to the middle.
Get off the head.
Focus.
Guys.
Yeah, less head, more body, more body.
Body spinning.
He's spinning up.
Barrage, barrage.
Watch out.
Careful for mines while you're rotating. All on body, all on body. Body and then head. Good
Woo, got
job. Well done.
Holy moly,
Nice,
we did it.
boys.
Well
And
done.
no one important died.
Dude, I got the B-res and I just immediately died to the hand pull, so I was like, I'm just not even gonna bother. We had one more B-res. I was like, it's not worth wasting your guys' time or mana. That was honestly really good. Really good soulstone usage as well, honestly.
Well, that looks like a pretty good paladin trinket. Pandora's.
All right, let's head to council.
I got the stuff from the.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to get out of the cache.
I'm out of the
Cool.
cache. Oh yeah, you needed your quest item. I forgot.
Yeah, I have all-
Well done.
I have all 4 pieces, just have to get past council to turn them in.
Let's go to council.
Antechamber.
And then I'll go on.
And then Algalon, yeah, how are we going to deal with that? We got 1 hour to deal with Algalon, but I want to clear this place first before we do that. So quick note on Council. Our biggest issue, I was looking at a bunch of logs between us and other guilds today. Biggest thing I noticed is that we out DPS them, we're slower at phase 3. Didn't make any sense. Looking at it, looking at our positioning, looking at how we're doing things, we're just not really doing our phase 3 transition properly. What we're going to be doing from now on is that we're always going to push at that second blue rune. So we're still going to spread for the first death, but then we're all going to be together. We're going to be getting Rune Master nice and low. As soon as he spawns that second blue rune, we always push him. Always. There's a small chance we'll get bad RNG and we'll get a death on us. If it happens, whatever, we deal with it, we move on. But we're definitely just spending too long in phase 2. We're baiting out like a second and a third blue rune. That's just not worth it. We'll always go on that second blue rune, always. The other thing that we're going to change because of that is we're only going to 4 heal it instead of 5 because we don't need as much healer longevity because it's going to be a much shorter phase 2.
How's that fish feast work for you, Veggie?
Real good. Yeah. Stacked with the melee, but I'm the chosen one.
If you're in front of them even for a second and you get the flames debuff, you're probably dead anyway. So even if you get it and then back off, you're probably gonna die. Like, it's all about your initial positioning. Just make sure you're never under them.
I got that.
Shamel, can we try having you heal this one and we'll have Adelaide DPS it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Switch your flask.
Never mind, Shamel. You can keep DPSing. Yeah, and make sure you guys switch your flasks. There's no longer a need for the resistance flasks. That's really just a safety net to help see more of the fight, to really help get through phase 2. Now that we have that, we're not going to do that again for next week, and we're going to try to go in without, and we should be able to kill them again. This is the same as our usual, so let me switch gear here. Remember, when it comes to phase 2, we get the first rune, we're DPSing Rune Master. It's about, 5 seconds to the death rune. We spread out. As soon as the death rune goes out, we all collapse back up. We get Rune Master low. As soon as he pops that second blue rune, immediately push it to phase 3. We Bloodlust. We kill Steelbreaker. No ambiguity about it. We're not going to delay unless it's specifically called. Expect to be pushing on that second blue rune. Healers, you still have to be at range, but for everybody else, we can be right in there.
2 things. Change Fire Aura to Ret, and I need a Soulstone.
We can get Mark of the Wild. And priest buffs. Now we're good.
Parm needs SS. Thank you, got it.
Full timer's up. Everyone said they're ready. Overload, get out.
A little closer.
Closer.
Okay.
Good.
Buxy, get a innervate.
I got you.
Okay, so here's first blue. We're gonna use this. Good melee.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Bethrune's going out.
Spread for death. Spread for death. Okay, stack back up.
A little closer.
We lost 2 healers. Don't
Yeah, we
push
got
him.
one.
Wait.
It's not TPS.
Why are we getting a weird rune of death? I think he's gonna die. He died. All right. We just have to wipe it. Just die. We can try pushing it, but there's no point. Just die. That was a weird rune timing.
Could
have pushed it with that rune.
So is the idea to wait for that next rune of death and then wait for the
No, I don't know why the rune of death was coming before the second rune of power. We only got 1 rune of power. That was weird. Or was that the second rune? Am I dumb?
was the That- second that's the rune. second.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
We just had a really late, like, beginner rune at phase 1.
Oh, okay, that's what.
That was the first time we haven't had one before Overload or whatever it's called.
Yeah, just remember, die, Adelaide. It's really important that you guys make sure that the 4 of you healers are really kept healthy. It's really important that, HOTS stay on you guys, your, priority for shields, those kind of things. You're going to be taking the most damage in phase 3 aside from tanks. Same thing with phase 2. You'll be taking the most damage aside from tanks. So make sure that you guys are the priority.
And we are staying in for that overcharge, or
You can, yeah. We'll rate. Pardon me, you're still raid sacking it?
The overload, yes.
Okay, yeah, you can stand. It's not on you, Die, right now. It's on myself, Parm, Buxty, and Swift. Thanor, you can go ahead and put yours on Die. If I have to get rezzed, yeah, I should never have to get rezzed, especially if we're adding a DPS. So let's go ahead and just put yours on Die instead.
Gotcha.
That was good though. That felt good. Aside from once we started losing the healers there, and then my bad call. So I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just bad leading. Anybody want Helm of the Furnace Master? The Forgus Master?
The smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord. Dishel's Bite. I think we had that last week. Nobody wanted it. But you know what we do need? Crystals. DE mats.
Very much so. I start running those immortal next Rammers when we kill Algorn.
Mark of the
We can
Wild.
get this down to 1 day.
Let's get a new mark. Hyro needs... No, Hyro doesn't need anything. He's a gamer. Shameltoe, you need food? Full timer's up.
Oh shit. You're gonna have to hit it. Synergy, can you empty it? Thank you.
Overload. You hitting the right target there, Gracious? Pull the other guy. Can we get a beer as on Gracious quick, please? Awkward, I guess, right now, since we're not really in a DPS race.
And Buxy also got an innervate.
I got you.
You turn him a bit.
He's staying like in my hitbox.
It's all right. It's cool.
Get out for death.
Scared for death. Stack back up. Get him low. Get ready to push. We're behind. Just kill him. Lust it. Kill him.
Way too far up.
Bring him in, bring him in.
There we go.
Taunt 5.
Sure you have MS up?
Taunt.
Buxy, get another inner.
Goes is down.
MS?
There.
I'm exploding in 10. Gotta kill him. Parm, taunt.
Oh my god. 1%.
It's okay.
Keep going.
Go on.
Keep going. Big heals on Parm. Big heals on Parm.
MS up, please.
Get it out. Kill it. Good job. So that was a little bit of a weird lust timing. I know it was a little bit confusing because I called it early. I'm not sure why our Rune Master was so healthy that time, considering we added another DPS from what we had yesterday. It could have just been my positioning there in phase 2. I didn't really have him perfect for your melee on Blue Rune there for a while. We did also lose Gracious early there, so that could have just been my fault. But good kill.
Whoever I DI'd there, that was to save me from exploding. Res is appreciated, so I can turn in my stuff.
Reses, please. Let's go do our Vezax hard and our 1 late. Really good work tonight, guys. Honestly, it's been good.
Yeah, Goldar, I really liked using wings at the start of phase 3, and then I'd have my shield wall ready for when I revive. I think that helped a ton.
That's good. I'm glad that worked out. We'll definitely need to make sure that we try to get him as close as possible, though, for next week.
I think what it was is we had Super Trippy's DPS that time.
Yes.
Yeah, awkward.
Did he actually do damage? Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Yeah,
Was
it's
Unholy
like
Frenzy phase 2.
I can like if the boss is not perfectly positioned, I can't fucking shred. So it's like the most frustrating fight on
Congrats, Super.
I'm just teasing you.
Storm
this
Rune
thing
Edge.
because I'm spamming my shred and I'm not doing anything. I'm just auto attacking, trying to find the position. Yeah, it was something I need to work on this fight for sure.
Okay, so Goldar, from turning in my quest, I now have the Heroic Celestial Planetarium key, which is cool. I also got a blacksmithing pattern and 2 ruined orbs that I'll put in the G-bag.
Thank you.
Or I guess I'll pass them to you.
Okay, I'm just taking the next archive.
I just watched.
After these 2, we're going to start rolling them out.
You just made that laughing Sound.
Insidious. I just watched Insidious fucking run off the side of Kolagar.
Oh,
He
nice.
boosted off, not just run.
Full speed, man.
He gave his body to the mountain.
Sent it.
You guys are on your way to Vezex, right? Just confirming.
Yeah,
In the
we're
mode.
already there. We're waiting for you.
Okay, sweet. I'm on my way. Sorry, I was delayed. So, Shamel, you'll need to heal Vezex as well. We'll need 5 when we get there.
Oh, did you talk to Thorm?
I'm doing it right now. You're just solo tanking out there, so just make sure you guys get big heals on Parm while I'm meandering about.
Fearwood me for this trash, and I need buffs.
And drop tremor for this as well.
I like
And
how
don't stand and roll it.
I like how comfortable that council kill felt with the extra DPS, though. Even though we had a weird blue rune timing, we were still able to push it.
I think double druid's definitely the play over in Arsham. I mean, yeah.
Well, Arsham's good too, because if he throws one chain heal on the furthest healer, it'll bounce to all 4 of you anyway. You'll still get a full heal from him. Like, it still works out. You both do great. Honestly, though, just good job all around. Except for me, I
She's
forgot to
popped me.
Unholy Frenzy again in phase 3, and that probably would have shortened our kill time by 10 seconds there. So honestly, really good work this week. What is that? 3 new hard modes 1 week? Flame Leviathan, Hodier, Nimmeron.
And Algalon after we one-shot both of these things? Yeah, obviously.
One shot Algalon? Hell yeah.
Algalon will one-shot me.
Yeah, that's true. He'll one shot me
Yeah.
too. Because I'll probably be tanking with you, and we're just gonna get absolutely mullered.
Of course.
Don't kill Magicor. Oh, Magicor is dead.
Careful for the knockback.
We just want to make sure Veggie wasn't alone.
Did my res not work on magic? Hey, it worked. Victory is mine. Probably not, Crispy. I think what we'll do is we'll see if people can come back and we'll try to do this. I feel like last time, what did we do for Yogg? We came back on Monday. The other thing to remember is it is only 1 hour. You get 1 hour of attempts and that's it. He leaves after 1 hour. So it's not like we need a whole 3-hour block. It's not like we need to anticipate, a big long progression session on Algalon. It's 1 hour and 1 hour only. From the time you pull him the first time, you have 60 minutes. If you don't kill him in 60 minutes, he leaves. He's gone.
I mean, we could always save it for Tuesday as well. Just make that the first thing we do. Hard mode Flame Leviathan, hard mode XT, strain Algalon.
Yeah, but then
So
we're
is it-
missing it for this week, right? I don't want to miss it for this week if we can help it. I'd love to get some attempts in on it.
So in
Odds are we're
theory-
not going to kill it the first time we go in. No one does. Even the top guilds in the world, like you look at Fusion and other guys, they spent over 20 hours just on PTR, wiping on it over and over until they came to live to kill it on release. So it's not something that you go in one shot.
So if I were to come in by myself on an off night just to see him and spawn him, that would be bad.
Yes, it would completely grief the run. All right, let's keep
Good to
pulling.
know.
Don't cast anything.
We would absolutely G-kick Este if you did that.
Can we also G-Kick Trippy?
Yes.
All right, I tanked that one guy by just staring at him while rooted. It worked.
Gonna fight the urge to tank him against a wall.
It makes it so hard to see what's going on.
Right?
I made that mistake in 10 man.
Because I don't trust you foos.
Sorry, you can taunt it if you want to perm. Sure your back's not to the other pack. So for the first interrupts, it'll be Veggie and Super on the first. Second, Ooster, Hyro, One Piece, you're also on third. I'm going to try to help with first. Best to spell if you can, please.
Frozen.
So tanks don't really have aggro, guys.
Yeah, AoE fear. Took the full thing.
I'm just like permanently rooted too, so I can't even go pick stuff up. I just have to hope Icy Touch and a taunt does it.
Oh, that's dirty. That dude starts walking before the pack's even dead.
Yeah, but he won't aggro. Like, he'll just walk
Well,
out to the end and then walk back and forth.
Depends where you would fight these mobs.
Yeah.
Did we get Velda up?
If you died right here, please don't release.
Had to repair.
I see.
Did the Void Beast kill Velda as soon as it spawned?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hit that taunt Icy Touch as soon as it was tangible. What the fuck?
Maybe it was a living bomb explosion.
No, I don't think so. I think it must have just spawned on top of him and he was the closest. Just kind of bullshit.
I'd like to think somebody else killed him. Friendly fire. Alright, gonna fight on these more or less.
I like to picture Velda in a tuxedo.
Cute.
Careful with those pushbacks. Same splits as last week, guys. Not doing anything different than what we did last week. New plans don't say exactly who's going where, but same stuff as last week. Actually, you know
Drop
what?
a
Just to
feast.
make it nice and simple, group 3, you're going to be on the left. I'm going to mark go for that. So group 3, you're on the left. Group 4, you're going to the right. Gracious, you're with left group. Die, you're with right group. For right group, I'm going to mark Velda.
Oh yeah, set focus. That's right.
Set Vezx as your focus. If you would like to continue to receive shadow crash warnings from DBM or any other add-on, set them to your focus. It should work between people, but for us last night it wasn't, so. Ready to check us up? Veggie, Velda, Spell Farm need food. Can we just get a feast down for them, please?
Feast here.
There's a feast.
Oh, easy enough. Okay, just make sure you guys eat it. Sorry, I totally messed up. Yes. Group 3 left, group 4 right, Gracious your left, Die your right. All the rest of us are melee under the boss, including the healers except for Die. Remember, not a DPS race. Go as mana efficient as possible. Only cast DPS spells on the black. Only your mana efficient spells. Get Mark of the Faceless out as soon as possible. GG. Veggie, are you ready?
See what Hero said?
Yes, it's just 2, Hyro. So like I said, the first one is Veggie and Super. I'll try to help. The second one is Ooster, Hyro, and One Piece. We should be able to do that just with 2 rotations.
Any possibility my interrupt could be taken by another role?
Well, that's why I'm
Only
helping
because
with
it takes mana.
That's why I'm helping with it. Just make sure you're watching for it. If it looks like it's going to go through, just make sure you kick. So Parm, I'm tanking the Animus phase 2.
Okay.
Kick, kick, kick.
Take yours. You need to go back in.
Okay, the Animus is coalescing. Keep DPSing the boss. We can get him under 10, ideally under 5. MD, please. MD draw loop.
Invising.
Threat, threat, threat.
Yeah, I hit it.
We lost a lot on the left side. If we could get somebody.
I'll come over.
Oh, we just got a crash. Watch out. Damn, my bad, bro.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
No, you just couldn't kill the Animus quick enough. Lost way too many people there. 4 people dying to the same shadow crash is kind of monka. It's not as close. You just got to make sure you watch our threat and don't die to the shadow crash in phase 3, and we'll be just fine. Other than that, that was a really good attempt.
Yeah, I'm
we have right
watching-
recovery. Don't run back. Don't run back.
I'm
Just wait
watching the
for res.
Vezex threat meter like a hawk, but I wasn't watching the Animus.
Yeah, I should have. I looked at it at the start, and I went into it with a full set of death runes, so it was really nice for aggro. I think I had like 250 or 350k like when Lust was popped, so I was
Yeah,
feeling
be
pretty
about.
comfy. But yeah, Spell Farm dominated me.
I used Invis twice on this fight, so I don't know what else I can do.
You just have to invis sooner if you're doing that on the Animus.
250 is nothing for real.
Yeah, I know. It feels like a lot, but it's not.
Yeah, if you're playing a mage and you don't like, it's almost better to side on the be cautious and invis before it runs out, before your your mirror images run out, because sometimes you'll just rip threat as soon as they drop. If you're pumping.
Yeah, because I'm trying to watch to help with the interrupts too, just in case. So I wasn't like staring at my threat meter.
I think it was a mage that pulled. So
It was Spell Farm.
Yeah,
he was the only one too. Like everybody else was way under me.
He almost certainly popped his mirror images, and it just ripped as soon as they dropped. So it wouldn't have even shown on the threat meter.
There's a feast down. Do we have any repair botters? We can just chuck a bot down here. Make sure we get a res on Shamilto, super trippy up there. I'll get Classico. No, I can't. Never mind. My knife's on cooldown. Keep resin. We got 2 people in the back here too. Thanor, Synergy, the yeeted crew.
I got you, Shamel. Don't zone in.
So remember, guys, we want to make sure we're executing. Things like getting hit by Shadow Crash is pretty oof. I'm not going to, have it look poorly upon anybody in the future as we go into things, getting killed by Shadow Crashes, especially repeatedly, is going to be something that's, it's going to be heavily frowned upon. So let's just make sure you guys are paying attention to those mechanics.
Did somebody drop a bot?
Yeah,
he's a tiny little guy.
We love Scrap Bot.
Yeah, I'll mark him. He's got a moon on him. Okay, so let me change it to skull. All right, We all know what we're doing. Let's not get hit. Thanor flask. Die food. Five deaths to Shadow Crash. Technically 6. It's way too many. Way too many. It's almost half the range got killed by Shadow Crash. Let's make sure we're paying
To give them a little credit, it was like a Mark of the Faceless immediately followed by a Shadow Crash. So I don't know if like they just, I almost missed it too, but
it can happen.
Yeah.
Make sure your focus is still Vezax if you released.
Are you in tank presence, Drew?
Yeah.
Mages are almost dead. Holy shit.
Please don't get hit by those guys.
It was the faceless. We can't do
So
anything
we gotta
about
get
it.
out with faceless?
Someone's running out while we're dying, right? It's nothing the mages can do.
So because I have Vezax focused, it won't let me use my teleport. I don't know why.
Animus soon. Keep DPSing the boss. Animus soon.
South Crispy.
Ciao, guys.
Triggered, you're getting a res. Just make sure you life tap as soon as you spawn. Try to get a little bit of mana. Good job, guys.
Yo.
We did it.
Oh, the blade. The
Dark Blade of Oblivion.
Oh wow.
Valorant, do you need that? I thought you got a different weapon.
I'm gonna pass this one to Juan.
Okay.
It's got a cool icon.
I think the agility one is biz for red anyway.
That is cap, bro. Voldrathar is way better, but I'm gonna let Juan get that big upgrade.
Let me get out a little bit of the extra loot. So one of these weeks, I'd love to do one stack of that, but maybe when we're like, everything's going really good and we got it on farm and we know we can do it, because if we one stack it, you guys will kill that animus twice as fast. But yeah, we need to
the
make
right
sure
group
that
was kind of fucked for a while on pools.
Exactly, right? And that feels bad. The other thing is you guys did get pretty spread again. You always want to make sure you stay somewhat near the center. So it's always going to be a little bit of RNG, right? Somebody's running out for a Mark of the Faceless. They get targeted with the Shadow Crash. Now it lands a little bit further back, right? So that just means that instead of stacking right in the middle of it, you're stacked a little bit on the front end of it so that the next one that lands is a little bit closer. Or maybe it happened to have gone a little bit to the left. So the next one, you stack a little bit to the right. So you influence the next Shadow Crash to go a little bit to the right to kind of recenter yourselves to kind of keep you in that same spot. It's also a Steelbreaker's Embrace, if anybody wants it. I've already talked to our guys, so this is just a one late. Gracious, Triggered, you guys got food. Triggered also needs wild. Do you not have personal food, Triggered? You always have a little bit of personal food with you. Always bring it with you. Always have a couple. We do only need our standard 3 healers for this, so Shamel, your DPS. It's only Swift, Buxty, and Die healing this. Just to confirm for people going down, we've got Oofster, myself, Veggie, Valorant, Hyro, Shamelto, One Piece, Super Trippy, Awkward, and Die. Please make sure you check the plans for your portal assignments. They did change up a little bit from what they were in previous weeks. Please make sure you've checked. Doing another ready check since some people said they're not ready. Gonna put that out there too in case anybody wants it.
Up cleansing totem.
Triggered, you can throw yours on die. Tigurius, you're on Parm. Thanor, it says myself.
I accidentally threw mine on die, so Trigger,
That's
throw
fine.
yours on Rogue.
Okay. Thanor, Triggered, instead of putting it on me, can you just put it on Swift? Yeah, Hyro, you're number 5 for going down. So that's like the boss's back. If you're looking at the boss, his back right is your portal. And then inside the brain room, it's like the back left side. Shamilto, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get health stones, I guess, real quick? Let's get those down. Full timer's up. Grab your health stones if you need them. Parm, same strat as usual. You spawn the first one, I'll spawn any extras for you.
Okay.
Can you take panties off?
I know what you mean, yes. I left Velda marked. Please make sure you follow Velda.
Okay, now.
Careful not to spawn extras, guys. That might have been a little bit early. We'll be okay with it, but just be careful, please. We touched it again. It's going to spawn another one. This is not good. Please make sure you're stopping touching them. We can't afford any more. We need to get caught back up here. Shamel, do you have Onk? Please stop spawning clouds, guys. Veggie, careful.
Oh, I'm over here. Talk about the debuff or the cloud.
Oh, just the debuff. You're good. Shamel die again. Oh my god. Awkward. Can you get him up?
We need to
Can you get him up and then quick spot buffs for him?
Slurping up that Yogg soup.
Does it taste at least?
Constrictors, melee or corruptors. Range, you're always on crushers. Range, go to crushers. Recommend putting pets on passive. Make sure you stay in a group whenever you can. Always try to be together. Constrictor, constrictor. Get away from Malady. Get away from Malady. Still bouncing. Get away from Parm.
I'll walk with you, Shamel, when the portals come up.
There's a
Malady on
corruptor hidden
Valorant,
behind
get away from
Yogg on the
Valorant.
opposite side.
It's alright. It's just going to be up. You guys are going to have to clean it up later. Melee, actually, let's try to go for it. Constrictor just spawned. Melee, I'll go to the corruptor on the far side.
Range gets crusher.
Range, you're on the crusher. Yeah. Range, remember, you should always be moving around clockwise. Portal groups, portal groups, portal groups.
I got Malady right when.
Someone jacked
Yeah,
my
go.
portal. Awesome. Can we stop portal jacking each other, guys? It's kind of rude.
Jacking each other.
I'm gonna jack someone's portal, but someone jacked my own, so I had to pick the one next to him.
You can send pets. There's a corruptor right up front too. We gotta get that.
Going to move the corruptor by the mouth, opposite side.
Stay together up there, guys. 10 seconds.
Top's clean.
Just in time. Stay together. Stay together. If you guys are going to rotate, you go clockwise. Melee, let's go to that corruptor. Then let's get ready for portal. Please don't run through that beam.
Frozen 5.
Sorry, I counted it wrong. You guys go counterclockwise, not clockwise. Go away from Malady. Portals, portals, portals. Please don't portal jack each other.
Okay, I got portal jacked. Someone needs to
Malady in the group
and like not take my portal because it happens literally every time.
Malady in the middle. Oh god. Feared me right to the big boy.
Can we res the dead? Adelaide, if you can get Savage, go. If you can get Shamel, please.
Let's get these 2 corruptors.
I'm not sure if we can push it. We're down 2 down here, but we'll see if we can.
The crusher in the back.
Yeah, you're right. Move on to the crusher. Yeah, we have a full crusher and a mostly full corruptor.
No, we were terrible down here. We're getting out. Out, out, out. Did you guys not clean it up?
No, we're falling behind up here.
Kill Crispy.
Portals.
Constrictor in the back. Well, off to the side, actually.
Okay, my portal got taken.
There's a lot of people dead. Okay, can you guys look at the battle plans and be taking the right portals, please? It's getting ridiculous.
Malady in the middle.
Constrictor, yeah.
Guys, don't push it. Slow DPS on the brain. We need to let them clear up top. Nice and slow down here.
Yeah.
Let's get it lower, but we don't want to push it. We want to get it to about 30, 31 and then stop, 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 stop. Nothing else. Stop, stop, stop.
I think you're good to push, Sav. The tentacle's
Let us
pretty
know
much
when
dead.
it's clean up top.
Yeah, 750k.
Dots are going to push it here soon. There it goes. Dots pushed it.
There's a corrupting tentacle as well. Behind the boss, everyone behind the boss.
Yeah, crusher killed me.
Do you not have soulstone?
I didn't die immediately.
Oh, I got shit.
I just have to wipe it. That was super sloppy, guys. Let's make sure we're not dying. I mean, that, 2 deaths phase 1. Multiple deaths in phase 2. There's Malady bounces that I heard about. Deaths to death rays. Like, this is the 5th week. We know what we're doing in here. It's not be dying to the normal mode mechanics. Curse of Doom killed Shamel. Make sure we're getting cleanses. Savage looks like he got maladied into a crush. That's big Sag. Another death to death ray. Those 2 deaths to death rays.
Don't run in
3
just
deaths to death rays. 4 deaths to death rays. Oh my god.
It's not letting me dismiss my pet.
Yeah, nothing's really attacking your pet, so just hold on a few seconds and wait for Trigger to just get auto-killed.
Well, we wait for this to actually reset. How do you guys feel about coming back on like a Monday for 1 hour to clear it up?
Everyone can enter.
Yeah, you can release.
I could do Monday if it's at like 5:30 or 8:30 or 9.
Yeah, like something a little bit later. Because it's only 1 hour. We only need to find a time where all of us can get together for 1 hour. Like I said, it's not going to be like a little 3-hour thing. We have 1 hour and 1 hour only. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. Able
Are
to
there
do
any
anything.
specific times that anybody wants to propose? And then we can, do what we did last time with some ready checks to see who's available for those times. Does anybody have a requested time or a preferred time or anything like that?
I'm flying out to BC this Friday, like tomorrow at 8. So you guys are on your own, but good luck.
That should work. Does that mean we would just abandon the 10-man Algalon we had?
We could do that one on Sunday. Because Swift says he's available Sunday again. So we could do the 10-man on Sunday, the 1 hour cleanup. And then we could still do Algalon for the 25-man on Monday. No, we're not abandoning the 10-man one, Crispy. It'd just be on Sunday instead of Monday.
Do you know if, like, in Mali, my 25-man key will work in 10?
Yes. 25-man Mali key works in 10.
Well, the Algalon key work the same.
Oh, I have no idea. I've never tried. I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't. My 10-man queue don't open 25, and 25 doesn't open 10.
I wouldn't expect the 10 to open 25, but there is precedence for 25 opening 10. That's why I asked.
Did we get a feast down?
Not yet. There goes.
Feast up front on the right under the boomkin. Sure you get it. All right. All right, while we're waiting here, let's just do a quick vote. So for Monday at the regular raid time, 9 o'clock. Who could do Monday regular raid time, 9 o'clock? Quite a few can't, eh? Interesting. What about like a Sunday at the regular raid time? Sunday, regular raid time. Lots of people not ready. Tomorrow, yeah, we could potentially try a Friday. What about Friday? Regular raid. Actually, I know Go can't make it Friday. Let's see if other people can make it Friday. Friday, regular raid time. Still lots of people who can't do it. All right, we're going to have to figure something out. All you people saying no, you got to let us know what times it works for you. Yeah, we do, Swift, but there's not a lot of people signed up for it. 8 server on Monday? We could try it. We'll actually do the boss here. This is going to be a ready check for pull. Ready check for actual pull. It's just for pulling the boss.
I didn't
not
see
ready?
a ready check go out.
Did it actually go?
I didn't see one.
I didn't see one either.
Bugged out on me. It gave me the sound and nothing happened. Shamel, make sure you flask. One Piece, you got food?
I'm eating right now.
Okay. So after we kill this, before we go, I want to figure out a time where at least the vast majority of us can make it. If we have to pug a couple people to get a few reps in, we'll do it, but I'd rather do it at a time where we can get the most guildies in possible.
I'm gonna mark on the ranged designee.
Synergy, spawn to cloud, careful. It's going to be 2 spawning at range. We need an MD for one of those. You guys should all be following Velda. I'm not sure why you guys are in 2 different directions.
Purge veggie. Purge veggie.
Very careful not to touch anymore. We are now speed running phase 1 apparently. Holy moly.
True.
Really out. Please make sure you're not portal jacking people. Melee, if you don't know which portal you're taking, please check the battle plan. It's a corruptor, far left. Melee, we're going far left. Make sure we get stuns, kicks, anything you got for these. Good job.
You interrupt the diminished power. Yeah.
Oh,
We got 2 dead.
How do we lose 2 people?
Beam.
Awkward, can you get up Synergy? Go, can you get up Crispy? Come on, guys. You know what you're doing in here. There's also
Portals.
2 Crushers up now.
So-
Make sure you guys go kill that one.
Portal's coming.
Get away from
Corruptor in
Dralug.
the back, or Constrictor.
You guys are running with Dralug.
Get the Constrictor in the bag, move the Crusher.
Malady in the group.
Go ahead and lust it. We got lots of time.
It's on Crispy, heads up.
Have this Crusher, get the Corruptor on the opposite side.
We
Or
got
you can
that.
just turn to your left.
We got sated up here.
Yeah, that's gonna happen if they left down there.
Ready to get out soon.
Top's clean.
Move to the front.
Nope.
Move to the front.
Group up. We're going to the left. Going to the left. Always group up with your range when we come out of that melee. There's a Crusher on the far side ranged. Get away,
Get away from
veg.
veggie. Get away. Get away.
Portal soon.
Get me out of this before go down.
Constrictor, yeah.
There's a corrupt on the other side of the boss range. Just for
Watch the beam,
reference.
guys. The beams. Watch out. Constrictor up here. Oh, watch out.
Finish off those canticles. We got 30 seconds. We may be able to push this.
Focus this Crusher. There is a Corruptor on the far side.
2 corruptors on the far side.
Oh, 2 of them.
We're missing people down here. I don't think we're going to push it. Let's try. Let's keep going. Keep pushing. Out, out, out.
Hustle over here, guys. Get these.
Crusher's down, get the Corruptors.
No, we didn't push it. We were short. We didn't get everybody inside. That would have been the push if we had everybody.
The range, get on this crusher.
Portals.
There's a corruptor right behind him. Constrictor. Kill Synergy. It's just a left.
We're good. Can we push it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two corrupted.
They're on the ass, kill them.
Melee, let's make sure we kill those corruptors first. Range, you guys can get on the boss.
Getting closer. A little bit.
Spell forms is here.
We're all just getting killed one by guardians.
Someone's taunting them.
We need a lot of cleave on those guardians. There's too many out.
Down.
No, he's
Yeah, I don't think anything was taunting. There was no armies up or anything like that. It went after Ooster, it killed Ooster, and then it just went after me. All I did was spread dots. I didn't even hit it. Yeah, Valorant died to one early on. It just walked in and meleeed him. Just make sure you're taunting them as they spawn. They should come right to you, and then you should just be able to hold them just from there pretty easily. I don't really know how we would have pulled off you at all.
Yeah, I usually taunt them as they spawn, and that gets a bit good, but I have to hit them quite a bit when they come in because they're getting cleaved right off the bat.
Oh yeah, like us melee. I mean, that's our job, right? Is to fucking giga cleave, right?
Yeah, well, the slower they're dying, if we have any dead, they get significantly harder to wrangle.
And again, let's make sure there's no death ray deaths. Again, those 2 death ray deaths. There should never be any death ray deaths. You have 5 seconds to get away from them before they actually do damage. It starts out as the very thin green beam, then it becomes the thick green beam. That's when it actually kills you. There's no reason to ever be getting hit by that, unless you're like feared into it. But like just dying to it just should never happen. We also definitely would have had a phase 2 push there, but we only had 9 people down that second time. We got it to 32%. So let's make sure we're getting all 10 people down every time. We can definitely push it. Raid checks up. Awkward. You got food. Let's make sure we clean this up, guys. We've spent over 40 minutes doing 2 bosses that we've cleared many a times, especially Yogg One Light. I mean, we've one shot at other weeks. We shouldn't be struggling on this at all. We're just dying to the normal mechanics. Immortal Guardians, meleeing people, dying to death rays. Let's make sure we're doing it right. Pull timers up.
Can you mark Velda, please? Velda's going left, all ranged left. Just taunt off me as it comes through. Melee, use a defensive here. Looks like we got an extra spawn over in the back. Just be careful. These two are dying kind of similar times. Melee, be careful. Use a defensive. Melee out. Do not die to beams. Please stop dying to beams. Make sure you don't send pets in. Malady, get away from square, guys. Corruptor near the boss. Beams. Don't die to beams. They wander aimlessly. Just don't be near them. Melee. Brain link. Is your portal close, Val? Mine's right here.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay. You could probably just run for yours once the portals spawn. I'll
Sounds
right
good.
on mine. They're just boots for it. Good, lust it.
Get this corruptor on our right closest to us first, but there's another on the opposite side.
Ready to leave?
Towards mouth.
Constrictor. Melee, let's all go to that corruptor. The back. Casters, you should all be on Crusher.
Beam.
Portals, 3. Constrictor first, Constrictor.
Reggie needs a dispel.
The curse energy.
I can't get down there. I'm slowed.
See if we can push it. I don't know if we can if we're short.
Top is clean already.
It's clean upstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna try to push it. I think we're falling behind on time already, but let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We may get it. Stay in and push. Stay in and push. Push it. Stay in and push. Stay in and push. There he
Nice.
stopped. Good. Should you manage your sanity if you're under 20? Reggie, Matt, watch sanity or 2.
Just kill him.
Turner if you're low. Nice. Good job, guys. First week without anybody going insane? Oh my
Yo, that's
word.
pretty sick.
Good job. Before everybody runs away, let me get this loot out, and then let's try to see if we can figure out a couple days that'll work for everybody.
Ooh, show of faith. That's a good.
All right, so I know a couple of people said they couldn't make those times work. Can anybody just throw out any other times that works for them? If you don't need it, Valorant, I would use it for my tank set. If you don't need it, shape.
Yeah, I don't need it. Do you want it?
Yeah, if you're not gonna use it. Monday at 8 server, sure. Monday at 8 server. Who can do Monday 8 server? Monday 8 server. Only 4 people who can't.
My schedule is going to be in flux soon, so I can't promise anything.
Magic. Monday at 8. If we do Monday at 8, I think that could work. Actually, I know Magic said she could because we were going to do our 10-man. So then we'll just do our 10-man on Sunday. So I'll reach out to everybody from the 10-man. We'll do our 10-man on Sunday at, I can't remember what that time was that we agreed on originally. What was it going to be on Sunday for our 10-man cleanup?
Monday 8.
No, this 25-man.
I thought it was like a hour before.
Yeah, I know, but we're not going to do that anymore, right? Because now we got
Oh.
this. So what was the original one that we agreed on for 10-man? Sunday at what?
I think it was 10.
Sunday at 10. All right. Anyway, I'll reach back out to everybody from our 10-man group for that. So we'll do Monday at 8 server for Yogg 25. Everybody good with that? Monday 8 server, Yogg 25. If you can make it, please do.
Algalon, you mean?
Sorry, Algalon. Yes, Algalon. I don't know why I called him Yogg. Algalon. 25-man Algalon, Monday 8 server.
Because you're
I want to summon him so bad.
Good job, everybody. Good job. We've cleared every hard mode. The last hard thing to do is Algalon. So good job. And then we have Yogg 0 to look forward to.
Light.
Get ourselves some heads.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to do?
Let me. Does anybody want Earthshaver? It's the only thing left.
I thought you wanted that.
I did, but it's not on my list, so it has to go to roll.
Oh.
There's no such thing as GM Prio.
I disagree.
All right, what do I get Prio on? I'll take it.
That.
Earthshaper.
Hey, I win.
And that's it. Nothing else.
God damn it. All right, yeah, no, good job, guys. I'll post that. So Monday at 8, we'll get back in there. Honestly, that MIM went really well overall. I think we had a little bit of an interesting start. I think Mincy's recommendations helped us a lot for getting through that phase 1 pretty cleanly. We figured out those cooldowns, so I'll make sure that's reflected for future weeks so that we have that same cooldown assignment, and then we'll go from there. That was really good. Good raid, everybody. It's a very successful week overall.